Good morning. Thank you for tuning online. Thank you for coming in. So the thought today is interesting. I want to share. I call it distance. Distance. You see that the distance is interesting that the word has been discovered. Distance, Have, for example, in the very beginning in Taoism says, do you know how much distance between heaven and earth? Very high, very low, right? What's the distance? Heaven and earth in Taoism said the heavens is creating a life. The earth nurtured a life, right? The earth giving all the resource and embracing that, and carry on, nurture life. Changing and change, no matter what time and space change. The distance between the heaven and earth is only one horizon. All right? Horizon is the distance between the heaven and earth. In Chinese, say that between heaven and earth, only difference is called the conscience. The conscience. Heaven's like heaven's like father, the earth like mother. Right? All we have to the parents is respect and love. Right? And it's gratitude. And that is a conscience different. When you lose the conscience to heaven and earth, that means you lost respect, care, and love for your parents. So the distance between heaven and earth is the horizon. Look further into horizon in the grand ultimates. What you have is origin, the most origin conscience. So if we can all remember, as a human, we have great conscience for love, for respect, for this kind of gratitude, always hold in our heart, then heaven and earth, there is no space, there is no distance. Okay? So, that's one thought. Second thought, think about what's the distance between love and hate? Love and hate, what's the distance? Think about it. Okay? So when you say love and hate, and you say we as a human, everybody has the most origin conscience we call kindness. When we're pursuing the relationship between me and you, between the lover, between the people and people, between people and things, and all the living things, we use the love and love like a boil water, right? So it grows and with all the love, and we enjoy this feeling and emotion. So we used to make great promise to each other, right? When we talk about relationship, we love, we have feeling, we fall in love, then we make promise, right? And then we marry, and then we grow older, and some grow together, some grows apart, right? When we love each other, everything is fine, everything can be forgiven, right? So when one day something develops wrong, and no longer the coffee you made no longer tastes good, right? The vegetable that you couldn't be too salty is no longer tastes good to eat, right? So love turned into the argument, turned into discomfort, turned to the dramatic crisis, and then turned into something we call hate. So love and hate is interesting. The distance between them is called one thought different. Right? Between love and hate, what's the distance? One thought different. One thought different. So imagine that, everything is what people carry on that distance. That distance may not change. In Taoism, we always say it's human carry on. The three treasures we call the conscience, mercies, and forgiven. right? When two people in love, they all can have it. You can have mercy, you can have forgiveness, right? We all have kind toward each other. When life starts change, these three things also change, right? Not that kind no more. We're not asking good morning each other no more, right? And we sleep in the same bed, we turn back and cold back to each other now, right? That's no longer being kind. So to no longer be merciful and no longer be ability to forgive. But remember, when we used to love, everything can be forgiven, right? Everything is so kind, so romantic, so accepted, so respectful, right? When it's come to the hate, everything change. The history don't mean nothing already. So then what? Starting today, I feel is wrong. One thought creates love and hate. So this is things what we need to observe our distance. So when you talk about the distance between people and people, is one thought of judgment. I like you, I dislike you, right? Hey, you are black, I'm white, right? You are Christians, I'm Catholic, right? So what? As different people, a thought different could not think we are the same. People choose different over the same. Okay, so when you see the difference, we persecute the difference, right? We make the difference become longer and longer distance. Two souls is further apart because of difference. So one thought, the judgment creates the distance. That's why Taoism teaching us to see what is in the common, what is the same, to let go of the distance, to merge one another. Okay, so when we see the difference, because we develop something we call intelligence. Intelligence make us learning the concept, learning the what? Distance, learning the difference. When we understand the difference, then we pursue the difference, so polarity become what? Further and further. So Taoism has a famous concept we call yin and yang. Do you think yin and yang has a great distance as well? Right? So in Taoism have inventing a symbol called yin-yang symbol. Black and white, but there is a black in the white, there is a white in the black. Which means, tonight, black and white is no distance. Right? Is what? Is in the grand unity, is in the grand harmony. Should be in together. Even that inside the S line of the yin-yang, separate the yin and yang, but it still places the eyeball in each other. Praise each other's soul in each other. So to explain about relationship, just like, white and black, white is like a man, black is like a woman. So, 99% are different, but there's 1% is the same. Which means what? I follow the same rule. I carry you in my heart, and you carry mine in your heart. So we carry each other's soul. What's different? Then in distance now? It's no longer distance. You see, yin and yang, when you try to split in very, very beginning of origin, when people start splitting a straight line cross down, then it's half black, half the white. When people create a boundary, then create a distance. Right? So the center split in a half, 50-50. So now it's called what? Distance. You and I can be very, very close, but you and I distance is 10,000 miles away. People often say that, right? You are right in front of me. Why I cannot get into you? Why I can't walk into your soul? Right? Why I cannot feel your heart? Why I cannot feel your warmness smile? Right? Why I cannot touch the pulse of your soul? So you and I may be just right facing each other in 1 foot distance, but our distance is 10,000 miles. Right? When people are in love, there is no distance. When people are not in love, that's 10,000 mile distance. Although physical can be the what? Together, that is apart. That's what I call grow apart. Right? Split in half because yin and yang, such a dramatic difference. People not willing to break down that boundary. Okay? So in Taoism's cultivation, we learn how to let go of that solid line. See that black and white in the middle is very solid lined. If you can let this solid line first loosen up, become broken line, what happens? When a broken line, eventually the broken line will be what? Disappear. And then there's no more boundary. You and I is together. And people all know how to make coffee, right? Some people say, I like black. Some people say, oh, everything in it. Right? So you put a half and half into the coffee. Where is half? Where is coffee? Right? They merge together. They merge in together. So life should be what? Let go of the distance. Let go of the difference. Okay? Let go of the judgments toward each other. Okay? And this is the training between the two concepts, yin and yang. For example, when we choose to have a distance between your spirit and your physical body, is there a distance or not? Right? Often, our human does create distance between our spirits and our body. So today, we using our intelligence to understand our spirit. So in the Western, spirit is a philosophical concept. In the Taoism, spirit is a very tangible identity. It's a very, very, very clear concept of a true physical spirit inside a physical body. You see, we understand the spirit and the soul is live inside us, so there is no distance. When you look at a spirit as a spiritual concept, a philosophical concept, then there is a distance between the spirit and the body. That's one. Number two, we have a great deal of conscious. We get great deal of intelligence. And so therefore give us a lot of emotion to entertain with. Lots of emotions, a lot of feelings, a lot of intentions, a lot of ambition, lots of ego, lots of desire, lots of greed that make us what? Continue entertaining. So our spirit is far departed from our physical body. We're no longer able to realize the truth. Okay? We discover the truth externally. We're pursuing the material desire, material realm, so we're going after them. When we're going after them, we lost the truth. We lost the truth. This physical body. This physical body does need a master within to take control, to take in charge, to be unified, to be able to go to the heaven together. Mankind is not just mankind. Okay? Our human being does have a true spirit within. We need to cultivate in spirit and body together, merge into the one and without any distance. Without any distance. When spirits and body start create distance, that's what creating the vulnerability and insecurity. In Taoism, we say, when you look at very, very beginning of life forming, a fetus, the nurtured by mother's belly cord. So the soul and the body is what? United. When a life being born, as soon as it's born, the life and spirit start separating. As a male, the spirits rising, ascending up into pineal gland, into the head. So that the body go down to the gut, stay because the life stay in the belly core area, so stay somewhere we call dantian, stay down there. So man and woman's life all stay in the dantian, but man's what? Soul, man's spirit rising up to the head, and woman's spirit rise up to the chest. So between the what? The unity between the life and the soul. Women are much closer distant than the man. Right? That's why man has experienced so much, ambitions and ego, because our spirit is functioning on the head. So our eyes always look out for something that material, like powers and money and status, and women, ambitions looking outward. Okay? So that's why we fatigue, because we're so much ego and ambitious. As a woman, there's the soul rising up into the heart. So women's all about what? Love and emotion. Right? Women's care about love, receiving love, giving love, nurturing love. Right? So women's all about loving. So the woman's soul stay in the heart, man's soul stay in the head. So that's why between the spirit and body, distance is much further for man. Right? So our goal of cultivation in Taoism is to unify the soul, the spirit, and the life together. When they together, to cultivating, we call back to the mother womb. Okay? If the two get together better to mother womb, then we're recreating this what we call belly core of the universe. Okay? And in Taoism we call it the belly core of the Tao. Okay? Belly core of God. Right? So we can what? Continue to receiving high quality and frequency of Qi from the universe. And then we're recreating life. Become what? Back to the nature, back to the origin. When we're back to the origin, then this is life new create. Then this life and the immortal life, there is no more distance. Right now, we call ourselves a human being. We could not call ourselves a God, because between human being and God, there is a distance called one belly cord away. Understand that? Hey, this belly cord separates us from God, from Tao. That's why our human being need to learn how to make this distance disappear. But first thing, we have to become a complete human being first. Why are we not complete? Because internally we separate between spirit and our physical body. A body without spirit is called walking zombie. Okay? A body without the conscience, without the soul, it just live it. We just live. Without purpose. Without what? Mission. So in Taoism, we are asking people to focus on a unity between the spirits and the body. Understand the true mission in your life journey. Life after life, after life, we only pursuing for one single mission. That is called the unity between spirit and body. And that to learn, man must learn to discharge, disconnect, let go of the ambitious and your ego. Okay? Woman must learn to understand the quality and the concept of love. How to let love going down to meet the life. Okay? When these two united together, we create a spiritual body. A true spiritual body should be carried like the fetus carried by the mother. We become fetus, then we back to the whole mother between the heaven and earth. Heaven and earth distance only on one horizon away. The horizon give us a hope, give us light, give us energy. Then just from the horizon, we can see the belly cord into the immortal world. All you need is breathe away. Why is that? Between life and death, what is the distance?
One breath.
Thank you. One breath away. It's life and death. And then if you do not learn to connect the spirits and body, that breath eventually run out. And that is called death. But if we can recreate life and use the breath, connect into the immortal world, that breath take out, become immortal. So the art of Taoism is about cultivating one breath. Understand? Cultivating one breath. And the breath is in between the yin and yang, inhale and exhale. And that, through the breath, we're creating form of Tai Chi, form of Qigong, forms of meditation. Between the breath, we understand love and hate. Okay? Between the breath, we understand the day and night, dawn and dusk. Okay? It's only the colors change between the dawn and dusk. Only the what? Between the what? Dawn and dusk. Only the seasons change. Only the what? Experience change. The morning when you wake up, horizons come up, right? Time and space just keep shifting into the what? The all day 24 hours, 4 seasons change. Everything is only in the what? Doesn't matter how much color changing during the day. Don't matter how much temperatures change. The feelings change. And the only difference is just like the color change. Okay? If your change is really still talking about is only one breath. Different. When you understand the horizon between the day and night, they're different. They will always meet on the dawn. Right? Day and night always meet at the dawn. Okay? And that is the dawn. Dawn means a hope. Dawn means the departure. Dawn means give you the what? The opportunity for ascension. Understand? Okay? And we learn this. The thing is never absolute distance. Black and white, there is no distance. Between the dawn and dusk, there is no distance. Everything is in the what? The only difference is ultimate non-different. They just keep moving. Okay? Keep moving. So you can see that if we understand the breathing, then just keep breathing. Keep breathing. Through the cultivating one breath, light and day will change. Dawn and dusk will change. Between the one breath, life and death will change. Between one breath, we can change heaven and earth upside down. Between one breath, we merge the spirits and the body. Hey, breathe. The secret is in the one breath away. One breath away. Same thing. We say between the preference and not preference, love and hate, like, dislike is only one breath away, because one breath changes one thought. Okay? When you change a thought, you know that I am no longer want to be a human being. I want to be the God. Right? A thought change from the what? Unconscious become conscious. Okay? A thought being feel like victim, turn around feel like, wow, very happy and joyful person. Being a very passive living, in turn around become, I like to entertain my life. One thought is different, change our behavior and change our character, liberating our spirits from the dusk. Okay? If from that kind of feeling we walk out from the negativity into the very positive realm. Positive realm. One thought, one breath away, make us changing from the low frequency high to the higher frequency. One thought can change. When you used to be a billionaire, today look at your pocket, you're less than 1 penny in your pocket. What is your thought? Okay? Between a billionaire to a beggar is only what distance different?
One thought.
One thought, the difference. Same thing. Alright? So many people, they can overnight become beggar, overnight become a millionaire. One thought's different. Would you want to change the thought? Okay? Therefore, the distance between all things is one breath away, one thought away. Do we want to change? We need to make the decision to change. For example, when you're continuously thinking you're not a happy person, one breath, one thought can change you become a dramatic, happy, positive person. You want to pursue life with entertainment. You want to pursue life with joy and happiness. Or you can continue wholeness tumor inside your soul, allow it grow into the death. And it's also one thought different. When you lose the one breath, you will die. Then, in Chinese, we're going to say, you have to have reincarnation again. Reincarnation, and repeat the same thought again. Right? And same thought, reincarnate, continue in doing this for thousands and thousands of journeys. Let me ask you this, are you tired yet? If you think, I'm tired, that means one thought's change. Do you get it? One thought's different. It makes us between what? Between a devil and a God. Okay? When we're ready to persecute somebody, a conscience rising, make us let go of the soul. They're ready to slaughter. We drop the soul, we become a Buddha. That's what Buddhism say. Right? And when we're ready to judge and persecute somebody, we let go and learn how to respect, learn to have mercy, and then we forgive. That's what Taoism preach. Because of conscience, we have mercy. Because of mercy, we can forgive. Right? One thought is different. Make us become a two different quality of person. We understand God and devil always coexist. They never have a strong border defining who is God, who is devil. Okay? It's one thought is different. We learn to respect the devil and we embrace the God. Okay, that is the reason yin and yang united in together. Hopefully, one day you can make the S line disappear. And disappear. Learn cultivating one single breath in our life. And that breath eventually will change our quality of life as a human. It gives us ability to get closer to the immortality. And that just that single breath will change the realm forever. It will turn heaven and earth upside down. It will give you the opportunity to walk into the portal of immortality. Just one breath away. That's why the distance between heaven and earth, only one horizon different. So, thank you very much. Enjoy my lecture today.